Hey everybody, it's your personal trainer, Coach Kozak.
And I'm Claudia, and this is an exercise routine to improve your posture.
This routine is broken up into two parts. In part one, we're going to perform some stretching exercises that are specifically targeted at loosening up those areas of the body that cause poor posture.
And in part two, we're going to strengthen those muscles that will improve and help you maintain that good posture.
The only equipment needed for today's routine is either a towel or a resistance band.
Let's get started.
We're going to start with a wall bent arm stretch. So you're going to need to make your way on over to a wall with your elbow bent at a 90-degree angle. Go ahead and place your hand flat on that wall. Now, as we bring ourselves closer to that wall, we're going to feel a stretch in our shoulder and in our chest. Try your best to go ahead and keep that elbow bent at a 90. The closer you are to the wall, the more you'll feel the stretch. The further away, the less it'll stretch. And if you need some more stretch, you can do so by opening your body up and turning away. We're holding this one. And let's just go ahead and breathe. For 3, 2, 1, 0. Excellent. Let's go ahead and switch and do the opposite side now. Again, starting with that hand placed on the wall, elbows bent at a 90-degree angle. And closer we get to that wall, more of a stretch we feel. And this one's great for stretching out your chest as well as your shoulders. The muscles that get really tight when you're hunched over for hours of the day, whether it's driving, on your cell phone, at the computer, whatever it may be. And let's hold this one for 3, 2, 1, and 0. Excellent. Go ahead and shake that one loose.
That was a good one to start with.
We're going to go to the ground for the next one. We're going to do a lying angel. So go ahead and lie down on your back. Place your hands above your head. Elbows flat down on the ground. And I want you to drag those elbows and your hands straight down in towards your body while keeping your arms flat on the ground. When you reach the furthest point, go ahead and stretch them straight up overhead. And on this one, we're trying our best to keep contact with the floor throughout the move. Full range of motion, nice and controlled. Other note on this one is I want you to try to go ahead and keep your lower back flat on the ground. You don't want a big old arch happening while you're doing this one, which is, I know, hard to do. This one doesn't look like much, but it is a great one for overall shoulder mobility. Pull those elbows in towards your side and then stretch all the way overhead. And as you're going through this one, you'll feel your range of motion and your mobility improve rep by rep. Getting a little bit looser every time. And again, trying your best to avoid arching that lower back or allowing that lower back to come too high off the ground. Let's do this one for 3, 2, 1, and 0. Excellent. Shaking it loose. Let's go ahead and come up. Now we're going to come on to all fours. Next, we're going to perform a cat-cow. So on your hands and on your knees, let's go ahead and make sure those hands are underneath our chest. We're in a tabletop position here. We're going to bring our chin up at the same time. I want you to draw that belly down to the ground and bring your glutes up to the sky. And once you reach the top position, let's reverse it. This time, I want you to bring that chin into your chest, and at the same time, I want you to act like somebody's got a string in the middle of your back, and they're pulling up on that middle of your back. And just feeling that back stretch as you bring the chin into the chest. And reverse it again. This time, that chin goes up to the ceiling as you draw that belly button down to the floor. And it's just one into the next, nice and controlled on this one. No rush. Breathe. Feel that stretch on both sides of this one.
But we still really want to maintain a nice tight core as we're doing this cat-cow movement. So I always like to think of your pulling your belly button into your spine as you're performing all of these movements.
Core stays nice and tight. And let's do this one for 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right, excellent. Okay, coming up onto our knees now. Next, we're going to stretch our hip flexors. So let's come up onto one knee. Both knees are bent at a 90-degree angle. First thing we're going to do is we're going to squeeze your glutes in the backside. Both glutes go ahead and squeeze. Next, we're going to squeeze your abs in the front. Now, just doing that alone, you're probably already feeling that stretch in your quad and your hip flexor. If you're not, or if you need more, now go ahead and gently and slowly bring your hips forward. Not too much, not a lot of range of motion in this one. And you feel that stretch up and down your hip flexor and in your quad. Just be sure to keep your core abs tight and your glutes tight throughout. Good. Just squeeze and breathe. That's it. Let's hit this one for 3, 2, 1, 0. Good. All right, let's do that opposite side now. Opposite side leg up. Again, 90-degree angles, looking nice and pretty. Let's squeeze those glutes, squeeze those abs, and now the hips come forward. Excellent. Now you could, if you didn't squeeze your glutes and you didn't squeeze your abs, you could easily just go ahead and drop all the way forward. We don't want to do that. Keep them squeezed, and it's really going to isolate that hip flexor and make that hip flexor stretch. Excellent. Keep that good posture straight up and down. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Excellent. All right, stand down. We're going to sit down on our back sides. Those legs out in front of you. I'm going to do a toe reach plus scarecrow. So legs are out straight, trying our best to keep them flat down on the ground. I'd like you to reach towards those toes and then come up, arms overhead, into a scarecrow. Pull back and down on those elbows. So big stretch in your posterior chain. Up, good posture, head back, pull down. So one into the next. Between these two movements of this little combo, you're really getting your entire posterior chain nice and stretched out. And again, every time you do this one, you feel that mobility improving, that range of motion improving. Reach just a little bit further every time. Good. Let's keep this one up. 5 more seconds. One to the next. Nice and controlled. 2, 1, and 0. Nice. Let's do a bird dog. We're going to get down onto the floor. Go ahead and come to all fours with your hands underneath your chest. Now we're going to raise up opposite arm and leg at the same time. Bring that arm and leg up until they're parallel to the ground and parallel with the rest of your body. Keep your core nice and tight. As you're raising it up, I'd like you to squeeze your glutes as well as your hamstrings. Try your best to keep your shoulders nice and square. We're not going to count any reps. We're just going to complete as many reps as we can in the allotted time period. Nice and under control. Being sure to breathe throughout. Alternating opposite sides. And this is a great one for your posterior chain. Hamstrings, glutes, lower back, upper back. All getting hit on this one. Excellent. Nice and focused. Let's do this one for 10 more seconds. One into the next for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Good. We're going to turn over to our backs. Next, we're going to do a hip up. Lying down on your backs. I'm going to do a one leg hip up. Claudia's going to use both legs. Go ahead and bring those feet nice and close to your glutes. Next, we're going to raise those glutes up off the ground, driving our heels into the ground. I'm going to do it a little harder variation from one leg. You decide which version is right for you today. If you're doing the one leg variation, then we will switch halfway through. want you to keep your core nice and tight on this one and squeezing those glutes up at the top. But what I don't want you to do is to focus on using your lower back or to arch or hyperextend your back on this one. Again, driving off that heel on every rep. Breathe. Breathe in on the way down, out on the way up. If you're using one leg, it's time to switch. And opposite side now. You decide which variation is right for you today. Either way, nice and controlled on the way up and on the way down. Driving that heel into the ground to raise those glutes up off the floor. Excellent. One into the next. You got it. Feeling a little burn in the backside, but that's okay. That's how we know it's working. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Excellent. Let's go ahead and stand up for that next one. We're going to need that either that band or that towel that we talked about at the beginning. Next, we're going to do a chin tuck. So go ahead and take either that band or your towel and place it around the back of your head. What we're really doing is we're going to create some resistance. We're going to pull and draw that head back. This is a great one to eliminate any forward head posture you may have. So taking that chin, tucking that chin in, keeping your shoulders square. Let's pull that head back, fight against it with either your band or your towel. We're holding for 3 seconds and then relax. So chin is tucked, head comes back. 1, 2, 3 count forward. Good. So every repetition, we're pulling back and then we're isometrically contracting and holding for 3 seconds and then back forward. So all day long, everything you do, from looking at your cell phone to driving to on the computer, your head is tilted forward, looking forward, drooping forward. This way we're strengthening those muscles in the back of the neck and trying to undo some of that damage caused from your day-to-day life. Try your best to keep that chin tucked. We're not extending and bringing your chin up, but instead drawing it straight back until we get that lovely little double, triple chin look. Not the coolest looking movement, but it does work. Good. One into the next again every time. Just holding for 3 seconds. 2, 1, and back. Good. Let's hit one last one. For 1, 2, 3, and relax. Excellent. All right, shake that one loose. All right, next we're going to move into some either band pull aparts or towel pull aparts. So on this one, we're going to pull, hands are going to be on that band or towel, 9 to 12 inches apart, arms up parallel to the ground, a little bend in those elbows. We're going to pull apart and we're going to hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to relax. Again, pull apart. And on this one, elbows stay up and we're trying to squeeze those back muscles. 2, 3, and relax. And I want you to pretend like my finger's in the middle of your back and you're trying to squeeze that finger together. And relax. Good. Shoulders stay back. You don't want your shoulders rounded on this one. Good posture. Pull. 1, 2, 3, and relax again. Good. This one really works, again, to strengthen the muscles in your upper back just to keep you upright. And nice. Let's hit this one for 10 more seconds. Just a few more reps. You got it. Squeeze that middle of your back. Good. And let's hit this one for 3, 2, 1, 0. Shake it loose. All right. Feels good. We're going to move into an overhead, either band pull down or towel pull down. So go ahead and just keep that same grip with your hands, 9 to 12 inches apart. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull apart. Feel that squeeze. Now draw those elbows straight down. Bring that band or towel to the crown of your head and back up. Throughout the course of this whole move, we're pulling apart. Just keep pulling apart, either your band or your towel. Going straight up and down, but throughout, we're pulling apart. It's a great one for all of those scapular accessory muscles. Just strengthening that upper back. Good. One to the next. Probably feel it burning a little bit here. That's okay. That's how we know it's working. Try your best to get full range of motion. Nice work. Keep it up. Let's hit this one for just 10 more seconds. Almost there. Pull apart for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Feels good. Burns so good.
That one is still not my favorite.
All right, we're going to move on to an upright external rotation. So similar to the last one, this one we're going to need your hands a little bit wider on your towel or band in order to get our elbows at a 90-degree angle. So we need 90 here and 90 in our underarms. Now again, pull apart, first move. And with it pulled apart, now we're going to pull back. So only moving at those shoulders, keeping consistent tension, pulling that band or towel apart throughout. And then we're rotating back. Excellent. This is an excellent one for your rotator cuffs, little rhomboids, posterior delts. A lot of muscles getting hit on this one. All will help to improve your posture, keep you upright. Excellent. Full range of motion. Should be about it's a 90-degree pivot here from arms parallel to the ground to arms perpendicular, straight up and down. One into the next. Keep it up, guys. Fight through that little bit of burn. It's going to be worth it when you're all done. You can keep coming back and repeat this routine 3 to 5 times per week. Let's hit this one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. All done. Excellent work. Thank you so much for working out with us today. We hope you liked this workout. If you did like it and you've been working out with us for a while and you're starting to see some results, we'd encourage you to please go check out our Patreon page where you can find out more about how you can support our mission of keeping these great workouts free.
And if you enjoyed this routine today, we ask that you please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you never miss a workout from HASfit.
Make sure to check out HASfit.com for hundreds of free workouts, free meal plans, and our free complete fitness programs.
And whatever social media channel you're on, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, find HASfit because we want to connect with you.
Thank you so much for giving us the privilege of working out with you today. I'm Coach Kozak.
And I'm Claudia.
And we will see you at your next workout.